Hey there, I'm Junior Proceed. Welcome back to the Riftbreaker series.
Depleted. Iron deposit depleted.
In this episode, as we talked about at the end of the last episode, we're going to be checking out the final check process for the Rift Station. Currently, we're just setting up an extra fusion power plant. We're actually going to get a couple of these going all over the map. I'm currently just making sure we have the space foundation set
Carbonium
up
deposit depleted.
for these to be made.
Iron deposit depleted.
But the process for these is really not that bad for us. We're just using some of our sludge to set up water or filtering plants, so we can generate water. And then we're setting up our
Carbonium deposit
fusion
depleted.
power plants.
Iron deposit depleted.
And we're also throwing down some plasma converters, so that way we can generate some extra supercharged plasma. I think we're just gonna start doing that with those.
It looks like an earthquake is coming.
Hopefully this earthquake will not be near our base. Ultimately, the earthquake is just a chore.
It seems
rather
like the
than
earthquake has uncovered something interesting.
something
Let's
difficult to
investigate.
deal with.
Ashley, we've discovered a new resource deposit.
Alright, this is still being constructed. And then these are going to take a couple more minutes. We can get that to
Iron
level
deposit
3,
depleted.
that to level 3. Get all these upgraded so we can have ample storage for our liquids, or whatever materials. Sweet. Running low on palladium. I haven't gone to the palladium outpost. I did go to the uranium outpost. As you can see, that's generating quite quickly. And our titanium outpost is also going down, and our cobalt outpost is
Iron
completely
deposit depleted.
completely neutral right now. But we just want to get some extra things up and running. I don't know what's going to happen when we jump onto the Rift Station. The game did just save, and we are going to find out right now. Real quick. Just wanted to check on my weaponry. I think we're waiting still. Yeah, we're still waiting a little bit on the final
I am
Minigun.
initiating Rift Station diagnostics. Ashley, in the meantime, please verify the list of resources that are necessary to begin the Rift Station charge-up procedure.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, we are going to need 3 primary ingredients to power up the portal. A starting charge that's going to initiate the sequence, a stable flow of supercharged plasma for the rift gate, and coolant to stabilize the station during the process. This shouldn't be that difficult with the infrastructure we already have in place.
Station
Okay.
diagnostics complete. Portal gate structure check. Okay. Power couplings check. Okay. Fusion field accelerator plasma conduits check. Okay. Hyperparticle condenser capacitor flux. Okay. Quantum gate stabilizer magnetron check. Error. Magnetic field unstable.
Oh no, we should have expected this. This planet's magnetic field is not behaving in a normal way. We won't be able to get off the planet if we don't stabilize the magnetic field around the Rift Station.
We can stabilize the magnetic field by constructing additional magnetic field stabilizers around the Rift Station.
Yes, we can do that, but this complicates the process significantly. Magnetic stabilizers require a lot of resources to be built. They use a lot of energy themselves. They require cooling, and we will have to place them around the portal, but not too close to each other. Ugh.
We can expand our external mining outposts to speed up the process of gathering resources. We can also use the orbital scanner to search for new resource-rich locations. Is full.
We might also have to rearrange the buildings around the Rift Station to make all of this possible. Well, as someone once said, we're not doing this because it's easy, but because it's hard. Let's get to work then.
Well, someone did say that once. So I actually have to throw down 2 more of these things. We have to get tons of super coolant.
New blueprints are available
Which
for crafting.
I guess we could pipe backwards and then fit into a bunch of things.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
This. Honestly, that alone might be enough. Yeah, so that can just generate on its own. And then for the Rift stabilizers, we have... You know what? Before we run out of the titanium, let's try to throw these down. Oh man, is that close enough? That is. Let's throw that down there. And then... Alright, where do I have a stabilizer down? Oh, I have one right here. So can I throw one over here somewhere? Yep. Alright, that actually might be perfect. The only stipulation now is, do we need to go get more palladium so that we can actually upgrade? Can I upgrade these? Cannot. Oh, I wonder if I need to go to the titanium place. Because if this needs consistent super coolant for whenever we like launch or whatever, that could be a huge problem. Huge problem. In the meantime, let's jump down here. Let's see. We are just gonna throw down walls, beyond walls, beyond walls. As far as the walls can see,
Iron deposit depleted.
they will be.
Carbonium deposit depleted. A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Back up here. We could probably get more towers down. We could definitely fill in the walls here. Just to make sure they're
The
ready.
technology queue is empty.
Probably squeeze some more turrets over in this area. You know what? While we're thinking about
Magnetic
defense,
stabilizers are in place and operational.
let's make
I am
sure.
rerunning diagnostics on the quantum gate stabilizer. All systems check. Magnetic field stabilized. Quantum magnetron operational.
That's great. We can move forward with the rest of the preparations.
Ashley, we have finished all of the necessary preparations for the Rift Station power-up sequence.
Oh shoot.
It wasn't easy, but we're there. It's hard to believe that we're finally approaching the moment of powering up the rift.
Please keep in mind that once we start the power-up sequence, it is going to need some time to finish. We will have to maintain a stable flow of all of the required resources during that time. The starting charge is only enough to initiate the Rift Station power-up sequence. The energy consumption of the station is going to be extremely high during the entire process. Please make sure that our energy grid can handle that strain before starting the procedure.
We should build up additional reserves of supercharged plasma and coolant in liquid storages. If the Rift Station power-up sequence is interrupted, then we will have to cool off the station and restart the entire process.
The Rift Station is going to emit an enormous amount of high-frequency energy waves. We've already aggravated the local fauna with our actions. These emissions will be going out in a very large radius, so they will alarm all of the potentially aggressive creatures within kilometers of our base. We have to prepare for the strongest attack that we've ever seen. We have to make sure that our base is secured from all directions.
This is going to be our final battle on Galatea 37. Let's make sure that we are ready before we push the button.
Warning! Hostile creatures are closing in on our base. Prepare for an attack. Danger! A hostile swarm is moving in on our base. They are almost upon us.
Alright, so we learned quite a lot. We learned that we absolutely have to go back and do our titanium outpost. We have to make sure that we're going to have enough resources coming in for the super coolant. In addition to that,
destroyed.
wow. Just a couple people up here.
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development. Base is under attack.
One of our walls is being destroyed.
Whew. That is getting spicy up there. Over at the main base, we're looking fine.
Destroyed.
Base is under attack.
Whew. Up here is something
Technology
else.
queue is empty. There is a breach in our walls.
Base is under attack.
One of our walls is being destroyed.
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development.
Okay. Very exciting stuff. Alright. While we have a little moment for we have to absolutely go to the other outposts. I do want to take the time to actually wall this off properly. I mean, it's pretty walled already, but I do want to have it set up with proper defenses.
Not enough titanium.
Cool.
Titanium deposit depleted.
That's enough to get us started. Uranium and ironium are okay.
The
That needs more
technology
titanium.
queue is empty.
Alright, so we're getting things started.
It looks like an earthquake
wonderful.
is coming. The earthquake opened up the ground. I'm detecting a small gravitational anomaly near our base. We should investigate it.
Huh?
Ironium storage
That we can
is
do.
full. Build more storage facilities.
Alright. So that'll be good for that little section there. We have this thing that we can check out, might as well. Carbonium. Alright, let us... we do have to set up more palladium. I think real quick we'll do that. And then we'll go to the titanium outpost. Maybe we'll go to the titanium outpost in between episodes. And get that set up. So that way we can get the super coolant that we need for the final battle. Very, very exciting. Alright. Feels good. Feels good to be at the end stage of the game. Alright, absolutely everything is out of order. You gotta
Iron
love
deposit
it.
depleted. Carbonium deposit depleted. Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Oh, there was still a little bit more to be had there. Alright, so there's some palladium to the east, and that's kind of it.
Iron deposit depleted. Carbonium deposit depleted.
Alright. So here's our palladium. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. What
The
is it
technology
we
queue
need
is
here?
idle. Select new
Anti this
technologies for
stuff.
development.
Iron deposit depleted. Carbonium deposit depleted.
We're not super concerned here, folks. We just want to get it done. Sure.
Iron deposit depleted. Carbonium deposit depleted. The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development. Iron deposit depleted. Carbonium deposit depleted. Iron deposit depleted. Carbonium deposit
How dare you?
depleted.
Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed.
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development.
Alright. Oops. These are still building, but we'll get them soon.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
Not worried about carbonium or ironium or anything of that nature. Just want to get this down. Alright, we actually have some more palladium right here.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
I'm seeing very dark and heavy clouds on the horizon. Their composition suggests acid rain is coming. We have to prepare quickly. We won't be able to build anything while it's raining. It's under attack.
New technologies are available for development.
Oh shoot.
It's starting to rain acid. We won't be able to construct any buildings until it stops.
Get off my lawn. Okay, back to this.
Acid rain is over. We should inspect the entire base to assess the extent of the damage.
I need wait. The repair cost is carbonium. How can I repair these right now? I have no idea.
The technology queue is empty.
So a little bit more palladium right there. Give me more. Ironium. Garbage. No one wants
Ironium
ironium.
storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Ironium's yesterday's news. Cool. Honestly, that should be enough palladium. I guess for the sake of it, we'll take a brief look up here.
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development.
Go ahead and walk this back to base.
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development.
We'll get these down. And then we just have to run over to the titanium base, and we'll get that set up in between episodes. We'll meet you guys back at the main base for the final hurrah.
We can't construct any more of these buildings.
Oh, fair enough. And what about the ammo factories? It's gonna take up a little bit of power.
The technology
That's
queue is
okay,
idle.
though.
Select new technologies for development.
And we got a little bit of power left over. Let's go ahead and throw down a synthesizer for carbonium and uranium. Because we want to use up that extra juice so that way we can send resources back to our main facilities. We can get a lot more of this for some carbonium. And what do we have here? Purple minigun coming our way. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go out here real quick. There, look at that. Infinite defense. Cool. That should be fine. You don't have to really worry too much about all this. But I used to upgrade. We're not gonna bother. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, so we're getting the palladium. Decent rate right now. And we're gonna get like another 20k or so. So I'm assuming that'll be good for us. We'll cut this episode off here. I'm gonna head to the titanium outpost, and that's where we'll get all of our resources set up there. And then we will be meeting for the final battle back at the headquarters. And maybe we'll have beaten the Riftbreaker. And yeah, get back to Earth with Ashley and Mr. Briggs. So, really appreciate everyone for being here through the series. I hope everyone's been enjoying it. First YouTube series that we've done ever. So, pretty simple, but just wanted to give everyone straight up gameplay so you can see the whole experience from front to back. And that's where we're at. So I'm going to work on things here at the Titanium Outpost.
Has uncovered something interesting. Let's investigate.
And I will catch back up with you guys in the next one. Appreciate you.